Everything you thought you knew about achieving balance in your life is completely backwards, and I'm about to show you why understanding this one fundamental truth will change everything. Think about the last time you felt completely off. Maybe work was consuming your life, or you were giving so much to others that you forgot about yourself. That uncomfortable feeling you had, that was your internal system screaming for balance. Here's something fascinating that most people never realize. Your mind and body are constantly working like a sophisticated balancing system, just like a thermostat in your house. When things get too hot, it kicks on the cooling. When things get too cold, it fires up the heat. Your psychology works exactly the same way. But here's where it gets really interesting. When we ignore these balance signals for too long, our system doesn't just quietly accept it, it starts creating what I call correction events. Ever notice how when you work too much, you suddenly get sick and are forced to rest? Or when you bottle up emotions for weeks, you explode over something tiny? That's not a coincidence. That's your system forcing balance. I see this all the time with people who come to me feeling completely burned out. They're pushing themselves in one area while completely neglecting others. Their relationships suffer because they're obsessed with career success, or their health crashes because they're emotionally overwhelmed. The system always demands its due. The really powerful part is understanding that balance isn't about perfect equal distribution, it's about dynamic equilibrium. Think of a skilled surfer riding a wave. They're not standing perfectly still. They're constantly making micro adjustments, staying responsive to what the wave demands. This applies to every area of your life, your work and rest cycles, your giving and receiving in relationships, your thinking and feeling, your action and reflection. When any of these get stuck in one extreme, your entire system suffers. Most people fight against this natural balancing tendency instead of working with it. They try to maintain constant high performance without recovery. They give endlessly without receiving. They think without feeling or feel without thinking. And then they wonder why life feels so hard. Here's what changes everything. Start seeing imbalance as information, not failure. When you feel overwhelmed, your system is telling you something needs adjustment. When you're restless, it's pointing toward neglected areas that need attention. When you're constantly tired, something in your life equation isn't working. The goal isn't to achieve perfect balance once and stay there. The goal is to become skilled at recognizing when you're moving too far in one direction and making those micro adjustments before your system has to force bigger corrections. If you found this perspective shift helpful, there's so much more to explore about how your mind actually works. Make sure to subscribe because we're going deep into the psychology behind why you do what you do. And if this resonated with someone you know, share this video with them. Sometimes the people we care about need to hear that their struggles make perfect sense. Remember, your system is always trying to help you. Learning to listen to it instead of fighting it is one of the most powerful skills you can develop.